Marble Arch. Here at the Marble Arch, right by Hyde Park. Alright, here at Hyde Park, by the Marble Arches, right where Speaker's Corner is in London. Speaker's Corner is probably over here somewhere, I think. Let me see if I go recognize it from the videos. It's like every different angle has the arches looking nice. Here it is, probably Speaker's Corner somewhere around here, I guess. We'll see tomorrow exactly where. The map says it's about right there. We will see. There's actually a festival going on. Oh, we're supposed to do that tonight. We got tickets for Paddington, but guess what? Do the festival the next day or something. So it's like a winter festival or Christmas thing going on. So my phone says it's 46 degrees. It's kind of, I mean, I like it. You gotta wear jackets, but I think I prefer this over the sweaty humidity of where I'm from. So what I read is that this used to be the king's like royal hunting grounds, like personal hunting grounds. Now they made a big park. It's called Hyde Park, H-Y-D-E, I think. Maybe it's a little different, something like that. The H and a Y. We're trying to go to the little cafe or something that they have right by this little man-made. I think it's a man-made body of water here. It's I hear it's a massive park, but let's see. Though very well kept and manicured though. Not sure what it is. Let's say. We can try to get closer, but I don't know if I can step in the grass. It says Cavalry of the Empire, the British Empire, I guess. Huh, interesting. Oh, this is for looks like World War I cavalry, right? It says erected by the cavalry of the Empire in memory of the comrades who gave their lives in the war 1914 to 1919, also in the war 1935 to 1945, and on active service thereafter. Okay. So interesting. Cavalry of the Empire, British Empire, right? Here in London, this is what it's gotta be. So I ordered some fish and chips. I didn't know what to drink though, but then I got some English coffee. So say they gave it to you like this. I poured that and then say put milk in it. I tried it at the airport, or in the plane actually. It was pretty good. I might try it with sweet Lola or something, whatever they call this. Let me see. I don't know how much to put. I said cream by accident, and then they said it's milk that you want to do it with. It looks like about what I had in the airplane. Let me see. I don't know why my head does that. That's pretty good. That's a good way to have tea. That's a good way to have tea. I'm liking the tea like this. Pretty good. Oh. what kind of tea that is. Tea? Doesn't that tea look different from our tea back home? Ours look like black granules, right?
Oh, yes.
Look at this. This looks like actual leaves. I feel like that looks different. That looks good. Chad GDP recommended this place. He recommended, actually he recommended something that wasn't here, but I think it was like a seasonal thing. Well, actually people didn't know what I was talking about here, but but there's that. Yeah. That's good. All right, I might give this a shot. Look at this. That tartar's good. The fries are good. I don't know what this is. It's like a green mashy thing. They're like peas. Yeah, peas. I'm gonna try that fish now. I'm gonna try that fish. Sorry, my thumb got in the way. Oh, that is. Look at that. That is sounded crunchy. Let me see. Yeah, it's darn good. They don't got that back home. That's a proper meal. They have beer batter back home, but it ain't like that. I don't know if you can hear that crunch when that pork was going through it. And the fish was a good portion too. That's some potato in their back. It's good. It tastes like there's a lemon on there, but it tastes like the lemon would. I mean, it feels like the lemon would just ruin this flavor. It's so good, but I don't know. It might make it better. Huh? Now the pizza, I don't understand. Did you just eat that inside? Kind of bland. Am I supposed to mix it with something? I don't know. Sorry, my finger kept getting in the way. Pretty good. I would make the trip over here to London just for that. That's good. What'd you think? I don't talk a lot about the fish, but I don't know if you can see that tartar. That tartar's really good. Like the best tartar sauce I've ever tasted in my whole life. Good. I'm not exaggerating. That is the best I've tasted. It's like really good on the fries. So I don't know if you. I think I'm understating how good that stuff was because I normally hate tartar sauce, and I normally hate fries. The ones back home make me want to gag. I don't know. Like I just eat them because they're there. Then I realized how bad they were for me, and I stopped eating them. But this makes me want to eat fries again. What do you think? What was your favorite?
The fish and chips. Well, the french fries were really good. The fish was really good. The tartar sauce was good too.
I wonder if I wonder if potatoes can be different because like Ireland's right here. Think so? Maybe that's my theory. Comment below. So the doorman at the hotel told me that, you know how like I asked them, because I noticed people when I'm walking at them, they get confused, and I noticed that I'm walking on the right, and then they like genuinely look like they do double takes the other way and the other way, and I like right and left, and like I'm like, confused on what to do. So I asked the doorman at my hotel, because y'all drive on the left, do y'all walk on the left too? I never thought about that until I started seeing that happen to me, and he said yes. So as I'm here at Hyde Park in London, walking around, my hotel's right by it, and I think it kind of gives you away. I think there's some tourists here from probably States or something, and they'll be walking on the right, and there's other people walking on the left. and they get confused. And sometimes when you pick up the habit and realize what's going on, the other people who doing what you used to be doing are getting thrown off. So kind of a no-win situation over here.
Just keep up the same.
Here's another little something there. One problem we're having is like when I have Velcro things like right there, they're sticking on her. Her nice jacket. To Arthur, Duke of Wellington, and his brave companions in arms. This statue of Achilles. Oh, this is the Achilles one. Cast from a cannon. This is the one I heard. They took a cannon. Can't read that wording. What does it say? On cast from a cannon, taken in the victories of Manoa, Vittoria, Too Close, and Waterloo. And it's inscribed by their countrymen. I think it's this countryman. Placed on this spot on the, what is that, 18th day, I think, by the command of His Majesty's George the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Wait, there's 3 eyes. Am I reading that right? No, there's 4 eyes, 4 eyes. Excuse me. So I heard about this. I did want to see this. It's on my list. I heard about it. I did not look up the picture. So I just heard it was the statues of Achilles, but it was made by the melted down cannons from the victories after Waterloo. So when they defeated Napoleon's army, I think that's what it was. So that's Achilles, the mythical god that was, remember the Achilles tendon behind your ankle? He was dipped in there, but his mother dipped into some kind of water that would make him immortal, but his mother had to hold him by the back of the ankles, so that was his weak spot. And eventually he gets shot by an arrow, or shot with an arrow in that spot and dies. That's how he dies. That's pretty interesting, pretty good. I have no idea why it's like, I guess it's a set of armor next to him. I guess this is armor, but that's interesting, like I said, because it's from the actual cannons from the defeat of Napoleon's army, right? The Battle of Waterloo, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, I have no idea why he's nude either. So. I don't see birds like that in Texas, so these are like British birds. Let's look at that. Wonder what that is. Some kind of goose? Something? What do you think? No idea. So I got this new model 511 6-inch boots. Not a side zip, it's not the A-Tax. No, they're pretty comfortable. And the webbing's a little higher up, so I could only pack, I need a dress shoe and or possibly a dress shoe and a casual shoe too. So thinking I can double it as both, like in a pinch. Oh, one thing I found useful. First of all, like, I didn't bring a 511 shirt. I didn't want nothing tactical-ish. You know, you don't want, nobody's wearing stuff like that here either. ChatGPT told me, kind of warned me against it. You don't want to look like you're trying to be military or law enforcement or anything. So, I mean, in our country. So anyways, I don't have all those side pockets now. I'm starting to think, like, I don't know, it'd be a big deal. I mean, just a shirt, right? Don't see no one else wearing stuff like that though, but I wish I had that pocket several times. A pocket space going for a premium. Got things everywhere. I did manage to do a vest though. This is a warmer vest. I got it under my jacket, my jacket right now. Coat, right? It is really a coat, it is. And but it gave me a lot more pockets. But I still wish I had some more. I actually wound up getting this thing. I thought it was gonna look like a purse or something, but it's become very useful. It's like it goes across you, and then on the side, like right this, the strap comes around like that. I've been putting my phone with the charger, like if it has to sit there charging on the phone, right there is easy access. And I know people are worried about pickpockets and stuff like that out here, so at least it's zipped up. Makes it a little more difficult to access for other people, but and you kind of have it hidden. So most of my pockets though, yeah, this is working better in the pockets. It's actually an Adidas brand, I think. Took the tag off already, but I didn't even put a little few of accessories like I need my mic stuff. Put it in the front pocket there. So look what I got. I don't feel a computer chip in there or anything, but it gets you in the elevator, it gets you into your door. I hope I get to keep that as a souvenir. Okay, gotta look at the rest of that. So that's basically your key. Here's your, the little key things. Okay, but they're bringing my luggage up, and ChatGPT told me I should give him a 10 as a tip. So Bank of England, £10. Interesting. Looks very similar to when I had money in Canada, when I went to Canada. I wish I still had that footage. It all got lost. I kept it on the phone. And it took too long to get it off the phone, and the phone died. But it's pretty. I got a view of Hyde Park. That's what I'm really here for. Here for the speaker's corner. Almost got sucked out. She pulled the door open. Well, I guess it could have been worse. But we're on the 6th floor, so actually the windows open like this. That's pretty neat. That's actually pretty neat. I heard about that. The Europeans open their windows differently. There's air coming in pretty nice. I know I got some mess around, but this is what you get the Cumberland. It's pretty spacious. You got the little. There's actually a mini fridge with some complimentary drinks in there, and you got a little desk. This one now. This is one level up because you get the view of the Hyde Park. Okay, we call that a view. It's the best view you're gonna get. It's really a bunch of trees, but you get the idea. And then the bathrooms, for some odd reason, the actual door looks like this, like a shower door, but got a towel warmer. I think the thing warms towels. I don't know how to turn it on. I'll figure it out later. And then, yeah, look at that shower. Very nice. And this used to be, this Cumberland Hotel used to be, I think, the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel or something. So there's a lot of music themed stuff still hanging around. And I guess it's supposed to be like the heights, match up your height to the movie stars. Wait, Snoop Dogg is over 6 feet tall? What? Let me see. Stevie Wonder, Buddy Holly, Tony Robinson. Going down the list. Diana Ross. Alright.
Lights. Like that's gonna be a nice picture.
Look at the lights. It's like really neat. I just picked that many lights out there. Well, it looks like a spectacle from my angle. I mean, like, I don't know if the camera's showing it. One thing I forgot to mention, I wanted to mention about the flight, United Airlines, is I think they're onto something, because you know, they made sure you didn't go hungry on an international flight. At least it was like I was trying to sleep, and it was just a little bit inconvenient that they kept waking me up with food, but that's the kind of wake up I like. And it was, yeah, they just wouldn't let you go out without food. It was like you're sitting there and beautiful women are bringing you food constantly. It's like the way life should be, right? I think that they just got that model designed perfectly. Probably that. Well, anyways, I had this other weird experience. I was coming off the plane. Actually, it was in DC. And there's this guy, and then there was like 5 guys around him, but they were all in like plain clothes, but they were dressed like, not even like, you know how like cops dress in plain clothes? They look differently. These guys are dressed, well, I don't know, maybe they're DC cops or something. I mean, because it was kind of cold that day. I don't know. They look like they're all dressed like, more like people in London or something, but, because I've noticed the difference, like the jackets and stuff, but, the kinds of clothes, you know. I don't know. These guys were, and they had this guy, and he was like, they were taking stuff and asking him, "Do you got any pockets?" Stuff like that, and like it was as if they were authority, like kind of like arresting him or something. But there was no, and then even at the end says, I was walking off, I was looking like, what's going on, and then they're like, "Well, see what's gonna happen now is you're gonna come with us," and I was like, I just kept walking, but the guy seemed to be submissive to them, like as if they're authority. But I saw no badges. I didn't see if there's an incident or something, but it's like I don't know. They were either air marshals or ICE. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. It was. I thought that was a weird experience because, but it just, if it wasn't for the way the guy was reacting, and I mean, they definitely were acting like they were arresting them or something, like they were authority. But I just thought it was weird that, you know, they didn't look like police. They didn't. And it was right there in the terminal walkway, and I was like the last person coming through. So everybody else must have. All those employees must see what's going on. I figured maybe it was air marshals or I don't know if ICE would do something like that there, but I just thought that was a weird experience. Oh yeah, and then on that plane, I was just glad to get off because thank God for nose blindness, because you know where you like just get used to the smell and you can't tell no more, because there was this toddler on there, and man, the parents were just, the flight attendant even asked, "Do you need to change him?" And then they're like, "No, it's not him." And it was obviously, I think it was obviously. So anyways, that's just a little funny anecdote I want to make a video on. Comment below if you had the same experience. That would be nice, right? Give it a like and a thumbs up too or something. Subscribe, right? If you liked this little adventure storytelling. I'm about to go see a musical and went a little bit dressier today. Okay. I got a suit jacket under there. I know it's not matching, more like a sports coat. I don't know if they do that up here, but that's what they used to do in Texas. I know they used to. I don't know if they still do. But I would have switched out for a fancier shirt, but I think it's okay. It just looks like all dark, right? Not too fancy, not too casual. But I did notice, look at those. I think those 511 boots did the job. Remember? Casual, yet can blend in for dress. Look at that. I'm wearing like a dress. I'm pretty dressy. Look at this dress suit, a dressy jacket, and the shoes do not stick out. They're good. These look like a plain old black shoe, right? So she went from a first type, especially when you're traveling, right? Because I didn't have room to put I wanted to put a dress shoe and a casual shoe and yeah, I just pretty versatile and very comfortable. I also realized that I was trying to go with some dress shoes, and it's like I just didn't like, they were cutting into around my ankle, it felt like. So yeah, I got so used to boots and the comfortable ones, I guess, like those tactical ones, but I didn't want to really bring a full-on tactical boot, but I kind of did, I guess. But you can't tell when I'm wearing pants, right? So look at that. I think it's a pretty good job. Comment below, tell me what you think. Yeah. Almost forgot the scarf, gloves, and the hat keeps me warm. I don't know if it's not making it too informal, but yeah, it's gonna work out. Bought these gloves years ago. Never used them in Texas, but now they're handy. It's a video of our London outfits. Take a picture too. Let me see. I'll take a picture still as well. Hey, we look pretty dressed, pretty good. So I came to see Paddington the musical. You came to these doors and just have to come down these steps. A lot of things here have things like under. These little stairs, tight cases. You missed her reaction when she got them. We just got out of the Paddington musical. That was pretty good. Did you like it?
Yes.
Was it done the right way? We gotta figure that out first. We had a bit of a store in a different location, like up the street from it. It's like associated with it. First time we got near these booths, they're all full of graffiti though. You see. We gotta Google that at home. Mountain, I want to do it. I won't need a Pedialyte for that one.
You need a what?
I won't need a Pedialyte for that one. Big King and a double royal. We're gonna try these double royales. We got these truffle fries too. ChatGPT told me something about truffle stuff around here. I'm gonna try it. Okay, I can't get enough of this stuff. This tea with the milk. So, got tea. Give me milk like this. No creamer. No. That's pretty neat. Got some sweet and low. Just a sweetener. We got these truffle fries. Truffle cheese fries. Can you get the outside? There you go. Truffle cheese fries? I don't know. Looks like bacon. Is that bacon? I don't know. And then I got the double royal. Let's see, double royal. Chicken patty. Can't get enough of this stuff. I'm gonna be doing that at home now. That's good. So those 511 boots you're talking about? It's called the Speed 4.0 6-inch boot. That's why it's a 6. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. You see how the webbing's so far up that if your pants cover it, it just looks like a black shoe. It worked out even for dressy, so very versatile boot. That's kind of how they started off. If you know, like why cops started liking these. I mean, even the detectives wore them when they would cover the, the webbing a bit. But then they started changing design. And I'm talking about back before they even had 511. They started off with, at least the area I was in, they had Rocky boots. But they really changed their design. But this is a new model. I just noticed it on the website this year. I mean, it could have been there before, but I just noticed it. Prior to that, it was only the I think it was called the A-Tac with a C, 6-inch boot. I think it had a 2.0 for that too. But actually, what did this one say? It said 4.0, right? Maybe they've had this speed boot for a while. But I liked it. It's pretty versatile if I go traveling. Like I said, it can be a dress, it could be comfortable, and it's also a boot, which I've just really gotten used to. Once I've worn boots for so long, so I don't even like to wear shoes.